Hi guys, Victoria Paxton. Listen, I wanted to talk to you about a case that happened. So Spirit came to me. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning Eastern Standard Time. He comes to me and proceeds to tell me this story of him and his wife had started having problems in their marriage, and so they started going to counseling. They went to a couple sessions, and it seemed like they were really, they were reconnecting, right? So they both were all excited about it. Well, he had to go, I believe it was for work. He had to go for a routine checkup to get checked out for work or something. And the doctor saw a few things and said, wait a minute, we need to send you for some tests. Long story short, the test didn't turn out very well. He ended up having cancer. And he was worried about his wife. He didn't want to hold her down. He didn't want to be a burden to her because the doctor's prognosis wasn't good. It was going to be a short, painful death. How about that? So he went through treatments, and he just continually got sick. He had left his wife, just told her he didn't want to be with her anymore, was kind of like nasty about it because he didn't want to burden her. So he goes on with life, goes through treatments, ends up ultimately passing away. Anyway, he comes to me. He wanted me to contact his wife. He wanted me to tell her, that it wasn't that he didn't love her anymore. That's not why he walked away. He walked away because he didn't want to burden her, and I guess in death, he felt bad. He felt bad about that for his wife's sake, Kept telling me, oh, you need to call her, you need to get a hold of her. And I'm like, I'm not calling somebody at 1 o'clock in the morning. And he's like, no, she lives in Henderson, Nevada. He said, it's 3 hours behind you. She's sitting on the couch reading a book right now. And I'm like, wow. I mean, it doesn't matter how many connections I make with Spirit. It blows my mind every single time. They have a lot of capabilities. They can see things, and it's amazing. Long story short, I called her. Of course, at the beginning, she didn't believe me, but he was able to give me a few things to tell her to where it piqued her interest, and she was like, wait a minute, maybe this is for real. So long story short, I told her. She was devastated. She said she was so sad, but she was so relieved at the same time because she said, she still loved him, and she didn't understand why he walked away. She thought they were doing so great, and she just didn't get it. Like, why did he just walk away and give up and throw in the towel? She didn't even know he had passed away. He literally walked away and cut all communication. She had no idea what was going on. So, yeah, it ended up having a decent ending in the end. I think at least the wife, she got some closure, which is so hard. That's one of the hardest things is closure for a lot of these families. I mean, imagine losing someone suddenly or to a violent death. You never have closure, right? So, all right, guys, thanks for watching.